9 Ancient Mysteries You've Never Heard About. When archaeologists began to study the Nuragic civilization in more detail, they discovered the holy well of Santa Cristina. But this is no ordinary well. The precisely constructed 3,000-year-old well is made from blocks of basalt, and it features a staircase leading down to an underground chamber where the water is collected. Incredibly, the stones are perfectly fitted without the use of mortar, but that isn't even the most intriguing part of this ancient place. This mysterious well is precisely aligned with the moon, and specifically its 18.6-year cycle. During this cycle, the moon appears at its southernmost and northernmost points, and the well is aligned so that the moonlight illuminates the water. This precise alignment suggests that the Nuragic people had a level of astronomical knowledge and advanced engineering skills that goes beyond mere coincidence. These intriguing ancient caves in the south of England are covered in many strange, mysterious carvings. The underground tunnels here span approximately 22 miles and can reach depths of over 150 feet. Its age has been subject to speculation over the years. Some believe that they were first used by Druids as early as 800 BC, but when a prehistoric skeleton was found dating back over 10,000 years, it forced historians to accept that they were in fact much older. Later, they were occupied by the Romans and eventually the Saxons. There is even folklore of a hidden Saxon hoard of gold somewhere within these tunnels. But as fascinating as the history is, there is something even more chilling about the Chiselhurst Caves. The tunnels of this ancient labyrinth are said to be haunted. Stories of ghostly apparitions and unexplained noises are commonly reported by visitors. But perhaps even more scary is the fact that nobody knows who created the creepy carvings all over the walls. In 1974, when local farmer Cisinio Patti was plowing his field, he suddenly hit a rock. Not suspecting anything out of the ordinary, he began to clear the rocks away, as he had done several times before, though this time he noticed something strange. The rocks were unusual in their shape and had mysterious carvings on them. When archaeologists were brought in to excavate the area, they quickly realized the significance of the discovery. What the farmer had found were several 3,000-year-old ancient statues, and his field was in fact sitting on top of a vast ancient cemetery. As the archaeologists pieced the ancient fragments back together, they found these strange ancient statues reached heights of 2.5 meters, or just over 8 feet. The Giants of Mont'e Prama are believed to be guardians of the dead, placed at tombs to protect the deceased in the afterlife. But some researchers believe these statues represent giants that actually existed several thousands of years ago. At first, you may think this incredible ancient statue is nothing out of the ordinary. Of course, the statue is amazingly detailed and carved with laser precision, which is extraordinary within itself. But this statue shares all of the same features as its twin statue. Yes, there are 2 of these bad boys. These mysterious ancient Olmec twin statues were discovered in 1943 by archaeologist Matthew Sterling and are known as El Azuzul. The statues were carved from a single piece of basalt and are depicted wearing jaguar pelts, which was a significant symbol in the Olmec culture. Carving a statue from a single piece of rock is a labor-intensive process that requires careful planning and execution. Any mistake could ruin the entire piece. Not to mention this process was before the use of metal tools, such as chisels and hammers, so according to archaeologists, this would have had to have been done with stone tools. In 1990, when construction workers were digging in the Shaanxi province in China, they accidentally stumbled across a 2,000-year-old tomb of an emperor. Shortly after the discovery, archaeological excavations began, and what they found shocked everybody. The tomb complex covers an area of 20 square kilometers and includes 86 burial pits, arranged symmetrically around the central tomb mound. The tomb itself was a treasure trove of ancient artifacts, including 7,000 miniature terracotta human and animal figures, over 100 metal weapons, including swords and daggers, 50 miniature wooden chariots, and several coffins. Mysteriously, there were several stone tablets also discovered, of which the information as to what they contained does not seem to be publicly available. And then there are these precision-cut symmetrical containers, which for the tools of the time are out of this world. Under the city of Osimo in Italy lies a dense network of ancient tunnels, passages, and underground shelters. There are a total of 88 caves dug at various levels, at least 12 narrow underground escape passages, and even food storage facilities. But strangely, nobody knows who built these caves or why. The vast network is believed to date back to ancient times, and it's at least 2,000 to 3,000 years old. These extensive tunnels and chambers are adorned with mysterious inscriptions and strange carvings that have baffled archaeologists and historians since its discovery. There is simply nothing in the history books, although not widely accepted by archaeologists. From the inscriptions that have been identified so far, they are believed to contain esoteric symbolism that refers to legendary places such as Atlantis and the Temple of Solomon. In 1742, in Hertfordshire, England, workmen were digging holes to build foundations for new benching in the butter market when they stumbled upon something extraordinary, a strange shaft leading to what looked like a man-made cave. The workmen, realizing the significance of the discovery and believing it could be something of great importance, bought in help to continue to dig out the earth. As they ventured into the dark tunnel, they reached its spectacular main chamber. Inside the Royston Cave, the walls were adorned with mysterious and intricate carvings, depicting a mix of unusual Christian and pagan imagery. The carvings included depictions of saints, knights, and unknown symbols. The cave is believed to date back to the 14th century, though its exact age and origins are still subjects of debate. And despite extensive research, the true purpose of the Royston Cave remains a mystery. In the 1950s, after an increasing interest in understanding the ancient cultures of the Mediterranean, Italian archaeologist Ercole Cantu discovered something incredible. Located near the town of Sassari in Sardinia, this 6,000-year-old ancient site is known as Monte dei Cadi. This mysterious ancient complex includes a raised platform made of large limestone blocks, a ramp leading up to it, and various other associated structures. It is often compared to the Mesopotamian ziggurats. Excavations have also revealed evidence of animal sacrifices, altars, and other ritualistic activities, but the most intriguing discovery is this man-made stone artifact. Shaped like an egg, nobody is quite sure how it was made or what it was used for. In the 1970s, deep within Ecuador's Amazon rainforest, a group of explorers were navigating the dense undergrowth when they stumbled upon the entrance to a vast underground cave system known as the Cueva De Los Tayos. But what they discovered within the cave sent shockwaves across the world. The explorers reported that they had discovered several mysterious artifacts, including metal plaques, which were intricately engraved with what seemed to be the history of humanity. The explorers believed that these metal plates were evidence of a lost advanced civilization. In 1976, a large-scale expedition led by British explorer Stan Hall was organized to investigate these incredible claims. The expedition included experts from various fields and even astronaut Neil Armstrong. Upon exploring the cave system, they were met with a vast network of underground and underwater tunnels, perilous sinkholes, and dangerous descents, which prevented them from mapping out the cave system in full.